All right, Lindsay, thank you. Well, new restrictions on AI usage tries to combat deepfakes in elections. Tonight, WENY New York Capitol correspondent Elise Klein brings us more about a new policy and what it could mean for the upcoming election in November. Elise, what can you tell us?
Renata, good evening. A new policy intends to put more guardrails around deepfakes. This is something that was passed in the final state budget. And some lawmakers say it was imperative to do it this way in order to ensure it gets done before the end of session, which is about 6 weeks away at this point. Lawmakers also say this policy is a protection against malicious AI usage at a time when many lawmakers are very worried about deepfakes in election campaigns. With many elections on the horizon, state lawmakers in Albany passed policy to combat the use of deepfakes in elections.
That will help ensure that what voters are seeing in campaign ads and in other productions are true to what actually occurred and will help to protect our elections.
The legislation requires distributors or publishers to disclose the use of generative AI in campaigns. It also gives the candidate a right to sue, and a court can order the distributor to stop producing the deepfake without putting the proper disclosure on it. Boers emphasizes that generative AI has made an easy and cheap way to create a realistic representation of another person with photo, video, and audio.
And we've had now, by analogy, 20 years to get used to spam emails. And we all know we have a filter that, hey, if I get an email, I don't just believe the text of it. We haven't had that same time to adjust to these incredibly realistic reproductions of human behavior.
Some experts say this policy could reduce the worst of bad actors perpetuating misinformation, but it won't completely prevent the issue from occurring.
You're not going to stop misinformation. We might not like this fact, but lying in politics is a time-honored tradition and is in fact protected speech.
Again, candidates can take distributors who violate this law to court, and there is a provision in the policy that allows for expedited pretrial motions, meaning ideally the court process with these cases should move faster. Renata, back to you.